They lied to you. American government knew opioids would addict millions and let it happen. This is not a story. This is a federal record. This is what happens when the government protects profit over people. Pay attention.
The documents existed, the warnings were filed, the bodies kept counting, the money kept piling. Every signature sealed the deal with the dying.
You were never the patient.
You were always the supply.
OxyContin was designed for addiction, not relief.
They lied to you.
The FDA approved it in 1996 on weak evidence.
They lied to you.
Purdue Pharma funded the doctors who pushed the pills.
They lied to you.
500,000 dead and the government called it a crisis. Only after 1996, Purdue Pharma released OxyContin to the American market. The active compound was oxycodone, a full opioid agonist with known addiction potential. Internal documents later revealed Purdue's own researchers identified abuse patterns within the first year. The FDA approved the drug with a label claiming it posed a lower risk of addiction. That claim was removed in 2001, 5 years after millions had already been prescribed. Between 1999 and 2017, nearly 248,000 Americans died from overdoses directly tied to prescription opioids. The Drug Enforcement Administration flagged irregular distribution patterns as early as 2000. Shipments of millions of pills flowing into counties of 3,000 people. Distributors like McKesson, Cardinal Health, and AmerisourceBergen processed the orders. The DEA had the authority to halt suspicious shipments. It did not. Congressional records show lobbyists from the pharmaceutical industry spent $800 million over a decade influencing opioid-related legislation. In 2016, Congress passed the Insuring Patient Access Act, which stripped the DEA of its most effective enforcement tool against distributors. 46 out of 53 lawmakers who sponsored that bill received campaign contributions from the pharmaceutical industry. 46 out of 53.
The documents existed, the warnings were filed,
The bodies kept counting.
bodies kept counting, the money kept piling.
The money kept piling.
Every signature sealed the deal.
Sealed the deal with the dying.
With the dying. You were never the patient.
You were always the supply.
They lied to you.
The Sackler family collected $32 billion during the epidemic.
They lied to you.
Internal emails show they track new abusers as a sales metric.
They lied to you.
West Virginia received 9 million opioid pills for every 1,000 residents.
They lied to you.
The federal government settled with Purdue for $8 billion, and no one went to prison. The opioid epidemic did not emerge from individual weakness or personal failure. It was manufactured. The pain clinics were recruited, the prescriptions were incentivized, physicians received speaking fees, meals, travel, a system of financial relationships documented in Senate Finance Committee investigations spanning 2012 to 2016. Rural communities were the primary targets. Appalachia, the Rust Belt, Native American reservations, regions already suffering from deindustrialization and unemployment. The pill mills open where the poverty was deepest and the oversight was thinnest by 2010. Enough opioid painkillers were prescribed to medicate every American adult around the clock for one full month.
That is not medicine, that is saturation.
when the federal government finally acted in 2010 to reformulate
OxyContin to be harder to abuse. The market shifted to heroin and synthetic fentanyl.
The transition was documented,
Predicted and ignored.
fentanyl
50 to 100 times more potent than morphine.
began arriving in press.
Counterfeit pills after 2013.
By 2021,
Over 80% of overdose deaths involved
synthetic opioids.
The system did not fail.
The system,
Perform exactly as funded.
write it down.
Save a number over 1 million days.
Since 1999,
Write it down. Save a name, produce acronym.
the bill.
The signature, the silence. Hey.
In 2007, Purdue Pharma pled guilty to federal charges of misbranding. The fine was $600 million. The company continued operating. In 2019, the state of Oklahoma won a judgment against Johnson & Johnson for his role in the epidemic.
The model of pharmaceutical companies, public nuisances, was established in law.
In 2021,
The Sackler family negotiated immunity from civil suits as part of the bankruptcy.
settlement worth $4.5 billion
A federal appeals court later
blocked that immunity.
they lied to you. Oh.
Part 1 told you who sold it. Part 2 tells you who watched. The silence of institutions is a policy decision. Keep listening. The Centers for Disease Control did not issue opioid prescribing guidelines until 2016. 17 years after the overdose deaths began accumulating in federal mortality records. The Joint Commission on Accreditation of Healthcare Organizations promoted pain as the 5th vital sign in 2001. A campaign partially funded by Purdue Pharma. Hospitals were graded on patient satisfaction scores that included pain management. Physicians who underprescribed risked poor ratings. Poor ratings affected hospital funding. The financial structure of American healthcare made overprescription the path of least resistance. Medical schools across the country received educational grants from opioid manufacturers. Throughout the 1990s and 2000s, the curriculum that trained an entire generation of prescribers was partially written by the industry producing the product being prescribed. The American Pain Society, the American Academy of Pain Medicine, both received direct funding from Purdue Pharma while publishing guidelines that redefined opioid prescribing as standard, responsible care.
They lied to you.
The medical associations were on the payroll of the manufacturers.
They lied to you.
The accreditation system incentivized the overprescription.
They lied to you.
The treatment infrastructure was never built to match the scale of the damage.
They lied to you.
Recovery was made inaccessible on purpose because sick people are more profitable. When people became addicted and sought treatment, the system was not waiting for them. In 2017, only 1 in 10 Americans with opioid use disorder received any form of medication-assisted treatment. Buprenorphine, a proven medication for opioid addiction, requires a federal waiver to prescribe. Physicians needed an 8-hour training and a separate DA registration number to dispense it.
requirements that did not apply to the opioids that caused the addiction. The barrier to prescribe the cure was higher than the barrier to prescribe the cause. Native American communities reported overdose death rates 3 times the national average, with treatment facilities separated by hundreds of miles of federal land. Black Americans were systematically underprescribed opioids for pain due to documented racial bias. Then as the epidemic expanded, they faced higher criminalization rates for substance use, while white patients in identical situations were directed toward treatment programs. The enforcement was racial,
The compassion was racial. The entire response was racial.
the war on drugs ran parallel to the prescription flood.
Targeting the poor,
Addiction was criminalized in black communities.
medicalized in white ones.
The unequal response was not an accident,
It was a pattern with a history,
and the history goes back further than OxyContin.
further than 1996.
Name the institution, name the grant, name the guideline,
Name the guideline,
name the committee member who cashed the check, and
sign the standard.
name it, record it. Do not let the settlement erase the structure. The epidemic did not end. It evolved into fentanyl, into nitazenes, into the next compound that some laboratory will patent and some government will approve before the bodies confirm what the data already knew. The pipeline is still open. The question is whether you are still watching.